Radio.
MackLife.
Radio.
MackLife.
Radio.
MackLife.
Radio.
MackLife.
Radio.
MackLife.
Radio.
Rolling the dice, trying to get me a slice. What's happening, y'all? I'm your host, D-Lo the OG. Welcome to MacklyfeRadio, where we're striving to give you the content that you've been wanting. Let's jump right into it. Today I want to talk about chasing the game and what we can do when we find ourselves taking L's. But before that, let's see what's going on in these streets. I saw a couple items relating to starting a family in 2020. And I just want to kind of put my 2 cents in on what young couples should be thinking about when starting a family in 2020. If you're thinking about creating life in the 21st century, the first thing you should think about is staying together. Staying together takes hard work. There's a reason why the divorce rate is this high. People lie and people cheat. And what I would advise is you doing your homework and research on your potential mate. You got to do your due diligence on picking out a partner. The number 2 thing you should think about is, what if I end up as a single parent? How did I become a single parent? Who's going to pay for this child if I'm a single parent? Am I going to open up a case on the delinquent parent through child support? Child support opens up many wounds. It's like a sharp knife for the non-custodial parent and the custodial parent. So you really should think about, what if I end up a single parent? I'm just trying to give you a perspective of an OG that's been down the road. You should think about the subtleties in your relationship. Number 3. If you're a single parent, eventually you're going to get involved with someone else. And this is where step parents come in. If you and your mate have called it quits, you may have to endure a step parent telling your kid how to act and what to do. And this could cause tension between families. You never know how the step parent is gonna, you don't never know their parenting styles. You never know where their family come from. You don't know the details of how this person was raised, but they're with your kid more than you sometimes. So you have to really watch out and think about how you're going to game plan this relationship in 2020. The moral of the story is, you have to investigate your potential mate. Study their moms, their dads, watch their siblings, watch their grandparents, watch how they treat each other, watch the dog, watch their friends. If they don't have many friends or family, that might be a red flag right there. Moral of the story is, be careful who you have babies with. Investigate. What else on the docket today? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Why should Oregon adopt the 24-second shot clock in high school basketball? This is just ludicrous. I don't understand the reasoning why they haven't adopted a 24-second clock. It's robbing these kids and it's robbing the fans of different layers in this game. First of all, it adds a sense of urgency, hustle. It puts the game in a rhythm. You have to have a 24-second shot clock so you're not running the 3-man weave for 45 seconds. It's just ludicrous. Second, it gives teams more fast break opportunities. It lets the athletic shine, the athletically gifted kids shine. Because putting pressure to shoot within 30 seconds or 24 seconds opens up mistakes, it opens up turnovers, and it allows these athletically gifted kids to get out on the break. I don't understand it. Oregon said it was to balance out the competition. We all know what that's about. And thirdly, it rewards teams who play solid defense. A team shouldn't be playing defense for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. Eventually, yeah, it's gonna falter after playing minutes and minutes of defense. If you don't understand that, it's ludicrous. And I've sat there in the stands and wondering, why is these games taking so long? What's going on? Why is it so dry? Why isn't nobody at the game? Because people want to see dunks. People want to see people hustling and not just standing there for 2 or 3 minutes. Oregon needs the 24-second shot clock to keep pace. Every other state around us has a 24-second shot clock. Washington and California. But Oregon is still on the ballot. I don't know why. We're just falling more and more behind the times. Guess that's how it is. What else in these streets, man? Oh, yeah, I want to give a shout out to my little cousin Shamari for appearing on 100 Humans, which premieres on Netflix on March 13th. It's about 100 people from diverse backgrounds participating in experiments exploring age, sex, and happiness, and other aspects of being human. Basically, they fucking with people's emotions. It should be interesting. So, yeah, give him a check out. Check him out on YouTube at The Divine Masculine. He's always got something positive to say. Now, to spit some of this game. Today, we're going to talk about chasing the game and a couple things you can do if you start taking L's in life, start taking losses, and you get behind the 8 ball. The first thing you could do is to slow down. If you got to put yourself on the bench for a minute, slow down and do what you can right then. Stay in the moment. Because people, once they start taking L's and they get all frantic and their mind and their their thinking gets manic. They just need to slow down and stop chasing the game. And eventually, if you make the right decisions, the game will come to you. But you got to make the right decisions. And if you're all frantic and you're chasing the game, you could be out of position. And things can start snowballing. So just slow down, stay in the moment, and let the game come to you. It don't matter what it is. You could be out there building houses and you have a bad day. Slow down, man. You could be at the DMV. Slow it down. You could be anywhere, man. You could be trying to holler at some chicks at the club and they ain't feeling you, and you losing your self-confidence. Just slow down, man. Do what you can in the moment, and the game will come to you. All right, y'all. I'm D-Lo, the OG. This is Mac Life. Thank you for joining me. I'm out. Hey, remember, you can't beat the truth.